Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we got kind of an alarming and concerning issue to discuss. And unfortunately, this is not the first time this situation has sort of arisen and surfaced. It's now a repeat problem that Call of Duty absolutely has to get under control, especially for a few specific reasons here that I'll touch on a bit later on into the video. But that being said, currently within Warzone and MW2 and DMZ, coinciding with Warzone Mobile, there is a major issue going on where just for playing the game and doing a relatively normal thing, you can actually get your account banned, which is obviously very serious. So as we get into the details, if you enjoy the video, if you find it helpful at all, do me a favor, drop a like on it, would be really appreciated. And if you're new here, you want to guarantee you're always up to date with everything going on in COD, whether it's news, updates, meta breakdowns, patch notes, you name it, it's all right here on a daily basis. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. We were starting here first on this Twitter account, Grave from YouTube, actually a follower of mine, and he posted basically yesterday saying, just got quote unquote permanently banned on COD live on stream. Only thing I could think of is that I just purchased the Tracer Pack Witchcraft bundle, which has some sort of glitch in game right now. Hoping this can be handled because I certainly do not deserve this ban. So essentially, as I said at the start, this is now a repeat scenario of false bans being issued to players, false permanent bans being issued to players for just simply buying store bundles. Now, the root of this issue actually lies with the progression, the cross progression, and the shared accounts basically between Warzone Mobile in its limited release and standard Warzone MW2 and DMZ. Now, Bob Network El Baberto on Twitter goes into this really in depth, and this is basically summing up what I was gonna be saying in this video anyways, is that this stems from this bundle, the Witchcraft bundle, actually being live in Warzone Mobile, where it appeared to release early and didn't release at the exact same time as it was supposed to on standard Warzone and standard MW2. As we know now with Warzone Mobile, it's beginning to have more of a global launch. It's not fully out everywhere yet, but more and more people are gaining access to it. And in turn, more and more people are now being subject to potentially having this issue on their account as well, if they're people who actively search out the new store bundles and buy them there while also having a shared account on Warzone. Bob basically goes in to say the skin in question, the Witchcraft bundle, was supposed to release when Season 6 launched, but for whatever reason, the date was changed. They do this a lot with bundles where it's got a leaked date. Maybe it's, you know, the 14th, but for whatever reason, they say, oh, we got to push this back 2 weeks. It drops a couple of weeks later. It is what it is. But with this bundle in particular, it ended up being delayed on standard Warzone and MW2, but not on Warzone Mobile. Likely due to a different team working on Warzone Mobile, it wasn't pulled from the Warzone Mobile schedule, so it's obtainable through there. You can go through, buy it, purchase it, use it in Warzone Mobile, and if you have your accounts connected on Warzone Mobile and standard Warzone and MW2, you'll be able to use it in Warzone 2 and MW2. It, however, is considered to be unreleased content or unobtainable content on standard Warzone and MW2, and then the second you throw it on, your account gets instantly banned. You may recall this also happened with the Hear No Evil bundle from a while back, the Gorilla skin that never released in Warzone and MW2. It was originally available in Warzone Mobile for a set period of time. Anyone who had access to the game or VPN to get access to the game there and bought that bundle with a connected account, they used it, instantly permabanned for a month, and then that basic ban just repeats until you take the skin off, essentially. This also happened with the Hear No Evil bundle, which was supposed to be available back in Season 1, as I just said. The issue wasn't as widespread as before, as Warzone Mobile limited release was a lot smaller when the initial Hear No Evil bundle released, so not as many people would have purchased that when it was initially live back then and glitched in Warzone Mobile. However, as I said, the game has expanded a lot. While it's not fully out yet, but it will be soon, a lot more people now have legitimate access to Warzone Mobile and these new store bundles that are dropping that are cross progression with and shared progression with Warzone and MW2 and DMZ, and soon to be MW3 as well. So this new instance is now going to be a reoccurring thing unless, of course, it is addressed. Now, there is some good news here, but there's still a major concern. Hey everyone, really exciting announcement. It's been a long time coming, but my team Carnage officially has our very own G Fuel flavor known as Pog Juice. This is a delicious combination of passion fruit, orange, and guava. Let me tell you, I have tried it, I have tasted it before, and this is a top 2 flavor, and it's not number 2, if you know what I'm saying. Absolutely phenomenal, and it's super cool to finally see this come to fruition. So if you want to try it for yourself, maybe even pick up the collector's box, be sure to throw in code immortal at checkout. You'll get yourself a nice little discount on this alongside everything else on the G Fuel side as well. Link will be down in the description below. The good news is that Gray did actually post saying, update, my account was unbanned and returned to me. It was purely a glitch that caused the ban in the first place, like we all figured, which confirms that it's because of this stupid bundle thing going on. Really like to thank everyone that reached out and helped. So they got in contact with Activision, and Activision realized, yes, this is a problem that needs to be addressed. And the good thing is that this at least confirms that Activision is aware that this bundle issue is causing permanent bans for players who have Warzone Mobile and normal COD and actively play between the each side basically, and they switch back and forth between the games. The scary thing is, though, is that, you know, Gray is fortunate that he was able to get in contact with Activision and they were able to sort this issue out. If you're just, you know, a random player, maybe you don't do a lot of social media or anything, and you're not able to get in that same contact, you might just be out of luck. Your account would just be permanently banned unless they go through and they realize, okay, this account bought the bundle, this account bought the bundle, this account bought the bundle, and then they go through and they unban all of those manually, right? That would be the solution there, which would be tedious, and I would be surprised if Activision did that, knowing the track record of false bans as is. We know there's already a huge issue with spam reporting in the game as is, and that seems like it's never going to get resolved because they've yet to address that. So this, however, is now the second instance of this happening where a Warzone Mobile connected bundle has caused ban issues on the standard game. As we get towards the full launch of Warzone Mobile later on this year with MW3 and with the new integration for Warzone as well there, we are going to potentially see this major issue become even more widespread unless this is immediately addressed and they sort out whatever they need to in the back end that has it so that all bundles and all the content that's releasing in these games simultaneously truly is simultaneously, and the games recognize that it's shared progression and shared content across all titles, because for whatever reason that sort of cross communication isn't happening right now for these specific instances where a bundle releases legitimately in mobile but does not release on the standard game, and then you suffer the consequences of something that's not even your fault outside of the fact that you wanted to spend money in the store and buy the bundle, right? So let's cross our fingers that because this has been recognized and because Gray was able to get his account back and now some attention has been brought to it, this is something that's going to be resolved and fully addressed and doesn't repeat again in the future. But also for anyone who might have already done this and not yet gone on to their MW2 or Warzone account and changed the skin to what they just bought on COD Mobile with the Witchcraft bundle, it stops them from doing it as well. So a bit of a PSA for this: if you are someone who plays COD Mobile right now, or Warzone Mobile rather, and has that Hear No Evil skin or has the Witchcraft skin, do not use it. You gotta wait until it's in the game unless Activision officially addresses something. And if they do, I'll definitely mention that in a future video. If it does come to fruition, we'll have to wait and see. That's why you want to be subscribed with those noties turned on so you never miss a thing with Call of Duty. Had to throw the plug in there, but this is definitely a very concerning issue, especially the fact that it's now more widespread and it's continuously happening. This is now a repeat scenario. It's concerning for sure. Hopefully it gets resolved. We'll have to wait and see, though. That being said, that's going to wrap things up for the video. If you enjoyed, do me a favor, drop a like on it. And then, as I mentioned, if you want to stay up to date with all things going on in COD, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.